I'm sure we've all heard about the Twitch news where they did the big branding changes for all these Twitch streamers. Me personally, I have made the switch from Twitch to YouTube almost a year ago, back in August 2022. Now, if you can see from my number, I have a small YouTube account. I recently just passed 1,000 subscribers, so maybe hearing from a small creator isn't something, or maybe doesn't sound as important to you guys as maybe the other big streamers. But ever since Twitch has started making these really drastic changes, for example, the cut for the big streamers from 75-25 to 50-50. Now, as an affiliate, fine, 50-50 is great. And so it's come to realize that Twitch is not really for the streamers. Now we know Twitch has made the announcement for the branding logos for each creator when they are sponsored. Now, the first rule for that is branded disclosure tool. Now, of course, this is very obvious. If you have a brand that you're being sponsored from, you'd have it in the top left corner, which is fine. The second rule that I saw is having your logo no larger than 3% of your screen. This is crazy because a lot of logos that people have are much larger than 3% on their screens. Not to mention, they probably also will have a banner. So that way, you don't have to constantly talk about them. It's just like they're paid to have a banner on their screen. So when all these rules happened, people started to throw a fit, which is crazy. And I wanted to talk about it because it is very important to know which platform you choose to stream in. And the thing that really I thought of which would cause the most problems is the Streamer Awards. I was privileged enough to be physically there at the Streamer Awards. It was absolutely beautiful. Cutie Cinderella streamed the whole thing on Twitch. And they also were sponsored by Fansly, which is the behind the scenes content. Of course, they put their own ad in there as well. The thing is, if Cutie Cinderella has her Streamer Awards on Twitch and they even made an ad with KFC during the Streamer Awards, and it's kind of like something that just doesn't fit right when Twitch makes these moves. One thing, it leaves the creator to just be imprisoned, for one thing, because they are initially being paid to promote products into their stream. And regardless the case, everyone is making money somehow, even Twitch. But if Cutie Cinderella can't even make ads anymore to put on her stream, then the Streamer Awards won't really have any sponsors, and they won't have any money to make this event happen. So after everyone went nuts about these new rules, Twitch basically sent out some tweets. And for one thing, in June 6th, their tweet, "We missed the mark with the policy language, and we will rewrite the guidelines to be clearer. Thank you for sharing your concerns, and we appreciate the feedback. We'll notify the community once we have the updated language." The amount of backlash Twitch got was horrendous because Twitch has been having a reputation of not caring about their streamers. And so they continued. Their next tweet, "We wanted to clarify our existing ads policy that was intended to prohibit third-party ad networks from selling burned-in video and display ads on Twitch, which is consistent with our other services." And then they continued, "Today's branded content policy update was overly broad. This created confusion and frustration, and we apologize for that." They kept getting this backlash because once they posted all this stuff, which is now deleted on their Twitch site, immediately took it back. Whoever is the PR, the HR, the marketing, whoever is making up this shit to just save money on Twitch, it's not working. Because for one thing, it kind of shows that Twitch is losing money regardless the case. And it is owned by Amazon. And I don't know, God knows how much Amazon is going to hold on to Twitch. Or they might even sell it to some other company. So then as time went on, Twitch tweeted the next day, June 7th, "And read our updated branded content policy here." And then they proceeded with, "We want to work with our community to create the best experience on Twitch. And to do that, we need to be clear about what we're doing and why we're doing it. We appreciate your feedback and help in making this change." And then they also proceeded with, "Yesterday, we released new branded content guidelines that impacted your ability to work with sponsors to increase your income from streaming. These guidelines are bad for you and bad for Twitch, and we are removing them immediately." Now, like I said, whoever made these branded content policy guidelines, I hope they got fired because this was absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that they said this is bad for you and bad for Twitch shows that not everyone on Twitch is on the same page. And so the new branded content guidelines are same thing as we saw in the beginning. The branded content disclosure tool which is pretty reasonable because, you know, YouTube also has that. I mean, you should know that you should have a paid promotion. But then they finally updated the prohibited branded content categories. Now, I don't know if this was there before or not, but this is what they said. We do not allow promotion of products and services prohibited by our community guidelines, such as hateful products or services, cool. Illegal product services, clearly. Selling, advertising, trafficking, drugs, firearms, counterfeit goods, illegal goods and services, risky gambling products, which is great because that's the one move Twitch has made in terms of making something good, which is banning gambling, which is great. That's the one thing they did good last year. But the past year and a half, they've been just falling apart. Unauthorized sharing private information, spam, scams, and other malicious conduct. Weapons, adult-oriented services, great. Tobacco, tobacco-related, certain financial products, medical facilities and products, political content, including paid promotion of politicians and political parties or issues of a public debate. Cannabis-related products, of course, legally alcohol, and that's it. And that's everything that they 1 and 2. That's exactly what they updated. This is literally like, I don't even think they really changed a thing. How do I know if my branded content is on my stream? Do I have the disclosure tool if I have branding? Yeah, these are all the frequently asked questions, the obvious ones. But the thing is, guys, I don't know how much Twitch is gonna hold up at this point. I don't know who they should discuss when making new decisions on this, because recently Twitch everyone's been eyeing them. And I don't know how many people are making the switch. I mean, I know I made that switch. Like I told you from the beginning of the stream, I made it almost a year ago, like August 2022. And I don't know. I don't plan on coming back because YouTube, as of right now, sure, it doesn't have the community aspect, subbing and the cheers and the raids and all that, but YouTube has been up and coming. And I just want to state one thing, that Twitch doesn't really have much competition besides YouTube at this point, because Kick is attracting stupid streamers. And unfortunately right now, Aiden Ross is currently the face of Kick, being branded by gambling. The whole thing is just non-ethical. And then Mixer was a thing until they fell apart because, you know, I don't know, Microsoft just couldn't handle it. And as of right now, Twitch doesn't have much competition, so they can feel like they can do whatever they want. And so if YouTube just picks up the game just a little bit, because they did bring in quite a lot of big streamers onto the YouTube platform. And if they do sign another contract with another Twitch streamer, maybe finally they can understand that things are getting shaky with them. A lot of the revenue is going to be taken away. So again, as a small creator, it's good to observe in the long run which platform is best to stream on. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Twitch is just spiraling downhill, and I hope they pick it up. Keep observing, keep doing your thing, and hopefully whatever streaming platform you choose is the right one for you. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.